Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lennon back with another video. Hope you guys are all doing great today. So we got a brand new showdown up on the map. We're going to go over the cars from the fastest to slowest. So it looks like this one only has 4 cars, the Civic Type R, which is a tier 5 car. And then the other 3, the LB NSX, the 2018 Vantage, and the CTSV, those right there. Those cars are all tier 4, so we already know which one's going to come in first place, right? The tier 5 car, hands down, that's going to be the fastest. I mean, the other cars aren't even going to be able to compete. So again, another showdown with mismatching or something like that. I don't know. It just seems like the majority of showdowns now, or a lot of showdowns, there's always just one car that comes way out of top over the other cars. So you do have to have like the fastest car and have it 100% maxed out to get to the top of the showdowns. A lot of people don't understand that showdown matchmaking is wonky, right? It goes by your amount of trophies and not how fast your car is. So you could have the slowest car in the game and it would still put you up against the fastest car in the game during showdown races, because matchmaking goes by trophies and not how fast your car is. So there's no proper matchmaking in showdowns, in my opinion, so that's something to keep in mind. If you don't have the Civic, then you are not going to get to the top of the showdown unless somehow you're crazy lucky to not get matched up against people running Civics, but I'm pretty sure you will. Alright, so let's pull up a list of the cars from fastest to slowest so you guys can get a good idea of which ones are going to be better. But you know, even if you don't have the fastest car, run as many showdown races as you can and collect as many prizes as you can, because if you don't, you're going to be missing out. So even if you have a slow car, you should still be doing the showdowns. Alright, so when we pull up the list of cars, you're going to see that the Civic Type R runs a 6.807 when you have it up to Elite level 35, with all the bells, all the whistles, all the stage 6 parts, all the fusion parts, all the thingy dingies are on that Civic right there, running 6.807. And then in second place, we also have the Civic running a 7.851 or something very similar. Now, I don't actually see a world record time set for this car with no elite upgrades, but we do know on the dyno, it's running a 7.85, 7.84, so it's somewhere in that ballpark. Doesn't matter. No matter what, it's still the second fastest car, even with Elite level 0. That is if you got, you know, all the parts on it. In third place, we have the fully elated LB NSX. In fourth place, we have the fully elated 2018 Aston Martin Vantage. In fifth place, we have the fully elated Cadillac CTSV. In sixth place, we have the non-elite LB NSX. In seventh place, we have the non-elite 2019 Vantage. And then in eighth place, which is last, is the non-elite CTSV. So that Cadillac comes in last place and fifth place, depending on if you got it fully elated or not elated. So those elite upgrades do make a very big difference as to how fast a car goes. Now, I do have a video on my YouTube channel that goes over how to do better at showdowns, how to win more showdown races, and I'll try and make sure that pops up when this video is ending. That way, at the end of this video, it'll come up on the screen and you can just click on it if you're interested in doing that. But you can do pretty well at a showdown as far as collecting prizes and getting rewards, even with a slower car. You know, you may not get up to the top of the showdown, but that video will help you do better and help you learn how to, like, good showdown techniques for slower cars. Now, me personally, I never upgrade a car just to run a showdown, because that's a lot of game resources. I am stingy with my resources. I hoard them. I mean, I hoard my keys. I try not to spend keys when I don't absolutely have to. I don't upgrade cars unless I absolutely have to. Unless it's an amazing live racing car, then I might upgrade it. But generally, I try and upgrade only one car per season. So a season lasts for 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, I upgrade one car. Sometimes I might have to, like, you know, Legends Revival came out, Elite Tuners came out. Those things made me upgrade more cars. But If I only do one per season, when things like that pop up and I need to upgrade several cars, then I have the game cache for it. But let's just say you have to upgrade 5 different cars. That's like 40 million game cache or something like that, just to get like 4 or 5 cars up to stage 5. Let's just say it's about 7 million game cache per tier 5 car. Put it that way. After you get it up to stage 5, you install all your fusions. It's about 7 million per car. And that's, that adds up. When you have to do that for 4 or 5 or 6 or 12 or 18 or 94 or 347,000 cars, that's a lot of game cache right there for 347,000 cars. Now, if you have that many cars, you might want to start selling off some duplicates, because you know what? I don't think anybody needs that many cars. That sounds a bit excessive, but some people keep like 74 of each car. I'd usually keep 1 of each car unless it's really, 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 really awesome. Like, I think I have 3 Gamaras just because they're super sweet. But, besides that, I strip any duplicates for the most part. There may be a couple of cars that I do have duplicates of, but I don't really see the point for the most part, unless you really love the car and want to have one set up for maybe live racing, one set up for this, one set up for that, and then it's probably worth it. But, that's how the cookie crumbles, whatever that means. I don't know. Now, lucky for me, however you want to say it, I do have the Civic Type R completely maxed out, so that thing is ready to rock and roll. That car is ready to rock and ready to roll. I would say 98% of the time or so there's a new Showdown, I'm using one of these slower cars, because like I said, I'm not going to upgrade a car just for the Showdown, because if I did that every single season, that would be a lot of resources. I would have to spend twice as many resources every season, and then I would never be able to save any game cache unless I was playing the game for like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours a day. If you spend crazy amounts of time playing, I mean, you can earn a lot of game cache, right? You can probably earn about 1 million per hour, but it's a tedious grind. You got to sit there and run regulation races over and over and over and over and over again, and that's not a lot of fun. So once you do all your daily stuff, you do your live racing, your showdowns, your crew cups, your elite cups, your weekly cup down here, once you do all that stuff, right, once you do all those things, then just spam regulation races. Tier 3, the tier 5 pro regulation race, you spam that. I don't know, that's like 12 or 14 million if you're doing it with the tier 5 car, and you can make about 1 million game cache in an hour, but it sucks doing it. But you can. That's a fast way to farm money. That's the fastest way you can do it, but it's a horrible process that nobody likes, but sometimes you just got to do it. All right, so it says there's 7 minutes left on this token cup, and somehow I missed this. I looked all over the map yesterday, and I didn't find it. There's like so many things in here that I need for either me or my crew, and somehow it's like, hey, you did not do this, and there's only 7 minutes left. I don't know how I missed this, because I looked every day. I get on the map and I look for the crew cups, the token cups, all those little 3 race deals, and the supply cups, because those give you and your crew huge amounts of resources. And it looks like the game just crapped out on me, so I guess I need to restart the game, and that sucks. That sucks really bad. But I'm glad I caught that, because it says there's only 7 minutes left to do the race, so hopefully by the time I get logged back onto the game, my 7 minutes won't be over, because, I want those points. I mean, there's stuff in there that's going to help me out, and there's stuff in there that I can, use to help my crew out, so I definitely want to make sure I do those. I mean, 3 races, right? 3 races that takes you like, I don't know, 3 minutes, maybe less, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 1.5 minutes. So everybody should always be doing those if they're in a crew. But if you guys enjoy this content, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. There's a bunch of game information in the video's description, so if you drop that down, you'll see some ways to help support the channel. You're also going to see some links to some game sheets for useful stuff. Also, if you got some game questions, feel free to leave a comment and ask. I usually go through all the comments every day. I mean, I probably do miss some because a lot of comments come in, but I try to answer as many questions as possible. There's a chance I won't see your comment, but I try to catch as many of them as possible, but sometimes I do miss one. But look at all that RP I would have just missed out on if I would have not done that. Yeah, 4 minutes left, guys. 4 minutes left. It looks like it's already completed, so the one race was fine, even though the game glitched out. But I just don't understand how I didn't find that on the map yesterday. Those little races are so important to help your crew out, it's not even funny. I mean, that's how you earn prizes in the milestone prize car, is by collecting points, right? You get all those points. If you don't get them, you're going to miss out on stuff, and your crew is going to miss out on stuff, and that's no good. I mean, that's what, like over 30,000 respect points right there that I would have missed out on. I just don't understand how I missed that on the map yesterday, because I looked all over the map, and I even clicked on a couple of those to see if they're already done. And I guess there's just so many things on the map right now. The whole map is all kinds of like cluttered up and crazy, I guess. So it is what it is, I guess. Now, I do have a lot of videos on my channel that cover almost everything in CSR2. So if you go to my channel, you scroll down, you'll see my playlist. I mean, we got tuning playlists on how to tune your cars, videos on how to manage your resources, videos on how to drive different cars. We got basic Tempest videos. I mean, Tempest isn't really even barely worth doing these days. Most of the boss cars are pretty terrible, so you know, it is what it is. We got guides on elite tuners. We got guides on pretty much everything. You name it, we probably got a video that covers it. I mean, there's probably a few things I don't have videos for. There's still a couple things here and there that I learn. I mean, there's things about this game that I don't actually know. And I've been playing for 8 years. Every once in a while, I still learn something. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. So, you know, I know most things about the game, but not all things. Now that's interesting. It looks like there's a 20x chance to get a Mustang Cobra Jet. That's not really a great car, but it is a really cool car to have. So yeah, 10 tries, 7 pulls, so 70 keys to guarantee you get that. There's also a 650S over there. I don't really like that car very much either. I mean, I like the Mustang Cobra Jet, but I don't love the Cobra Jet. 650S, don't really like it, but you know, that's how she crumbles, I guess. Now, you got to be careful. Look, they put this gold key over here where the silver crate normally is. So you always got to pay attention before you actually pull your keys, because sometimes they do move stuff around. And one of the first things you should do when you log on is come in here and collect all your free crates, because every day, I mean, right now, there's a crazy amount of events up there. There's so many free crates right now. It's unreal. So yeah, always make sure you come in here and get your free crates. I mean, basically, the first thing you should do when you log on, in my opinion, is grab all the free stuff and then go run all the little daily races, right? Get those stuff out of the way. After that, then you can do your live racing and your showdowns and anything else you need to do. But I always collect all my free stuff. That's always the number one thing. Get your free stuff. Then after the free stuff, run the little daily races. I mean, it'll probably take you, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes for most of the daily races. I mean, there are some that might take a little longer, but for the most part, there's a couple of quick races and bam. You get that out of the way, then you're free to do whatever you want for the rest of the day. But you definitely don't want to miss out on your free stuff. So always come in here and collect your crates. You know, I go through every single one of these tabs, even though it's a pain in the butt. Hello, Donna. She's making some calls. She gave me a couple parts. Thank you, Donna. You big jerk. Give me 1-star Mini Coopers all the time, Donna. 1-star Mini Coopers. Those aren't the kind of cars that I want, and she knows it. I do appreciate all the free parts, all right? So I got a DBX 707 Stage 6 part. That's nice. Don't know if I've already got it, but yeah, we collected our free stuff. And I think this video is probably long enough. I just been rambling on about things and sharing some of my knowledge and information and ideas and sharing some stuff, right? A lot of stuff. I see there's a deal up here where you can get 2 cars for $24. That's tempting. I like that Porsche. I love that Porsche. I don't have that. I want it. 24 bucks. I don't know. I don't really need it, so I'm probably not going to buy it, but 2 cars for 24 bucks, that's a pretty good deal. You may or may not have the same special running, but if you do, that's almost worth it. I see you can spend 20 bucks to get the fastest car on this current showdown, I guess, that McLaren P1. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. A huge shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys big time. Thank you for watching my videos. It really does help the channel, so thank you for your support. If you want to become a channel member, memberships are just a couple of bucks. They help this channel keep running and get things it needs. I mean, sometimes I have to replace stuff or try and get things to somehow try to improve the quality of the YouTube channel and stuff like that. So when you guys become channel members, or donate or use my affiliate links, you can find some really awesome stuff from my affiliate links. Link in the video's description in the pinned comment. There's some other ways to help support the channel in there, but the extra support really does help the channel. And just watching my videos, just watching more of my videos helps the channel. So maybe pull up a playlist on your TV, pull up a Danny Lightning playlist and watch some videos if you get a chance. I would really appreciate it. If not, that's okay too. Some people have the time, some people don't. I understand, but thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you guys and gals. Have a wonderful day. Hope you liked the video, and we will catch you next time. See ya.